Hey guys, so Brian here. I just wanted to do a real quick video on some new silver I was able to get today. Finally, it feels like forever with the holidays and stuff. It's I've been kind of waiting until I got some kind of got caught up on some things. So I did go to my local silver shop today. Nothing too crazy. But I got three more Silver Eagles. They were all 2014s to kind of add. And for my last video, if you didn't see that, but I'm still trying to get my first full roll. And this one I got on eBay through On Fire Guy. It's kind of a cool thing where they're all they all have the case, plus you get this roll, which this kind of seals on there. So it's kind of nice. Keep it so it holds 20. So you get 20 of the individual hard cases plus this one here. This part here is kind of just regular plastic, but I kind of mentioned that in my other video, but from the other day. But so these will kind of go in here. I think I'm now 5 or 6 shy of a full my first roll of American Eagles. So that's kind of exciting, and it kind of gives me another goal to kind of keep focusing on. I think it's 5 if I take out this I have this one colored eagle that I've been putting in here, but I'll probably end up replacing that just with a regular one. But and then for now I've been using this for my couple of pandas that I have and my couple of Libertads fit in here too. So I've been kind of using it for those for now, just because they fit. And then as I get this filled up, I'll probably order another one of these on the eBay, and just keep going, And then maybe I was thinking about, I'm actually intrigued about maybe doing a whole roll of Libertads as well, eventually. Maybe working on that at some point. Just depends on my local guy. He doesn't really carry too much of that, the Libertads and stuff. So I may have to. I can get them online, but yeah, I get better deals locally than I do online typically. The two Libertads I do have, I did get on eBay. So, but the some of that, by the time you pay all the shipping and all that, it's not always the best deal. But these I do like this so far as a storage option. It's definitely more condensed than trying to do stuff like this. And then the safe that I have is, and I just have some junk silver in here right now, I think, but just a little bit. My Mercury dimes, I got a whole roll of those finally. But this one here has gotten really too crowded for all this stuff. So I'm still looking for I'm gonna be looking for other safe options as far as that goes. But this does kind of fit in here for now. I can kind of cram it in here, and it does. I can lock that at least in here. So that's something, better than nothing. So the other two things I got today. So I did get this Australian wedge-tailed eagle. It's kind of hard to say, but 2016. He also had a 2017, the same thing, but the design was exactly the same. So I thought, well, they're both pretty clean. And I thought, well, I'll just take this one's a year older. So I thought I'll just get the year older one. And, I could go back and get the 2017 one if I wanted to. I did see this one. I was looking online after I got back to work. After buying this, I did look it up, and I ended up buying 6 over spot for this one today. And then I saw it online though. It looks like it was AppMex or one of those, or maybe it was JM Bullion or one of those. I think it was going for like $40 something. I think maybe even $45 or something for this. So I felt like, with my local guy, I feel like I'm still getting, even though it's a $6 premium. Some of these things like this are still kind of hard to find. And so I can still maybe demand even more premium than that if I have to. So, if I want to make a profit down the road, potentially. And then also got this one is a maple leaf. This is a 1.5 ounce maple leaf. If you can see that, yeah, well, 1.5 ounce. Okay. And so just kind of adding to that, and I do have quite a bit of maple leaves actually, surprisingly. I mean, I do like them. I just but my local guy, he tends to have a lot of those maple leaves and stuff. Um, and stuff. So those are mainly what I got. So, 5.5 ounces basically added today. So I'm definitely excited about that. I'm finally getting some more to kind of add to my collection. And, I will just say, like I said, overall, I'm pretty happy. And I was thinking about it earlier today too, that I think overall, I feel like I really feel like I've come a long way in a short time with silver. And I'm still working on my gold purchase as well. So that's I've got in that UPMA account. Just so you know, I have about $300 in there. And it's $300 not just in quote dollars, fiat currency, but there's whenever they withdraw money from my account, and then it takes 5 days, and it uploads as gold dollars, right? So technically, I can actually say I've got $300 in gold right now, just because of that. Once it converts over, like I said, there's a 5-day wait, and then it converts to gold, and you can kind of change that whatever you want your dollar cost averaging to be. They default it to like 20 days, and that was like way too long for me. I was like, I don't want to wait 20 days, and so I had to call them, and they once I told them let's just do 5 days, and then they changed it in the back end, and so that, yeah, but it's UPMA is the website through Alpine Gold, and but so yeah, I can, even though it doesn't feel like I have any gold physically, I don't have any in my possession, which makes me nervous. But just knowing on the back end that I'm working towards that, I have, it makes me feel better, and knowing that realistically I do have $300 in gold, because if it did surge anytime soon, then that $300 would also surge. So if it doubled, my $300 on UPMA is going to double, right? And so I feel better in that regards, rather than trying to save dollars. You just, in this economy and stuff, I use saving dollars is kind of worthless in my opinion. So you really got to get it in some kind of metals or something, or even Bitcoin maybe these days, which I haven't really got much into that. Which now I think it's already cracked the 20,000 now. But I've got a friend at work that's into the Bitcoin stuff. But he's in IT, so he was way ahead of it, so than I ever was. But I definitely love the precious metals, and it is nice having something to kind of hold and to see, and you can kind of touch and feel. Whereas obviously Bitcoin is definitely not something you can do that with, to kind of enjoy the look and feel of it and stuff. So, and also I think we're going to start seeing, as this digital currency comes out, I will just say that I think as this comes out, I think it's going to get harder for the Bitcoins and all that, in my opinion. I could be wrong on that, because I'm definitely I'm nowhere near an expert on that kind of thing. But I think the government will probably start locking down stuff, and I think there's already talk about the IRS. The last couple of years, I know they've started tracking it on taxes. I think they're just asking questions, but typically that's where they start at. They start just asking questions on your taxes, and then all of a sudden it's going to get tighter and tighter. And then all of a sudden, if people are trying to cash in on Bitcoin, they're probably going to start getting some major tax penalties, things like that. And digital dollar is going to be, when that comes out, it's going to be even worse probably on the cryptos. They're probably going to really target them on that stuff too. So, or at least be tracking it for sure, trying to move over digital dollars to cryptos, for example, and maybe even silver and gold. They may start doing some lockdowns on some of that, which makes me really nervous, if that's the case. So part of it is I want to get as much as I can now while it's easy and I can pay cash, for silver and gold, rather than trying to have to deal with some digital dollar or something like that, and there's no cash anymore, that kind of thing. We got to then we'd be forced to pay the fees and stuff probably. So, but I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to give you all an update. If you have any questions or anything, let me know, or if you have any comments or any suggestions also to improve my stack, or if you have any ideas on safes and stuff, let me know in the comments. Okay, thanks guys.